Jujutsu Kaisen Zero chief animation director says, quote, anime bankruptcies are coming. So on the one hand, we've got the pendulum swinging the other direction and the world becoming a little bit less insane. But with that less insanity is all the stuff you love dying. So Jujutsu Kaisen Zero animation director Terumi Nishi paints a bleak future for the anime industry, suggesting that more bankruptcies are on the horizon. Nishi said in a post on Twitter, quote, in the future, the capacity of each company will be completely exhausted. We expect to see more and more bankruptcies due to the fact that a production scheduled for 3 years will now be finished in 5 years, but the budget has been spent on another production. I wonder how many animators will be able to survive at that time. The careless ones will be cut off. Let's all study up. Oh, what does that mean? Major anime industry figures are concerned about budgets and production times. So other figures back Nishi's concerns over anime budgets. Anime production commonly begins around 3 years before airing. For example, Solo Leveling producer Atsushi Kaneko recently shared in the new Solo Leveling special that he received the project outline in July 2020. Given that animation typically happens at the latter end of production, an excessive number of retakes due to low competency means additional compensation. If this can't be accounted for, other projects that are also underway will collapse despite significant work being done, resulting in bankruptcy. So I think it's unwise to say that, well, just because Solo Leveling, he got the outline in July 2020. It's like, well, yeah, during COVID. Like, maybe that delayed it slightly. I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen animation director predicts the anime industry's impending collapse. Nishi's comments were part of a thread where she spoke about NAFCA's upcoming book for animator skill certification. Nishi has long maintained that the anime industry's impending collapse owes heavily to the decline in the newer generation's skills. She also previously blasted the practice of hiring animators over social media, which she considers drafting in cheap labor who don't have the time or environment to learn from their mistakes and improve. NAFCA hopes to introduce an animator skills certificate, which will standardize skills and open a pathway to ability being commensurate with job prospects and pay, lowering the bar in order to fill the position in the case of the animators, because there isn't enough talent in Japan to fill the need of the industry. As chief animation director for the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero film, with similar credits for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable, Mawara Penguin Drum, and more, a core part of Nishi's role is correcting animator drawings that don't meet acceptable standards. She has previously spoken about the massive health pressures placed on animation directors who are integral to an anime maintaining a consistent design. Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War chief animation director Kiyoshi Komatsubara opened up on this late last year, with the animator describing year-end health issues for 2 years in a row. Quote, I realize that I am getting older and need to take care of my health, so I will be more careful next year, he added. Wow. That's an article that almost
after Akira Toriyama died as well.
Who died of taking it too easy? So, reiterating a point to bridge to the next topic here, I was just saying that the demand for animators in Japan is higher than the skill allows, meaning they're getting stretched too thin to accommodate the demand, right? Well, hold on to that thought, because Warner Brothers Japan is going to produce over 10 anime titles per year.
Damn.
So the company's Japanese anime studio is going to double its output. So Warner Brothers Discovery president of Asia Pacific, Warner Brothers Discovery president of Asia Pacific, James Gibbons, stated to entertainment news website Variety last Friday that the company's Japanese anime studio will produce more than 10 titles per year, as opposed to its output of 5 to 10 titles in the past years. he stated that, quote, anime is one of the best ways to reach the 18 to 30-year-old audience, which is incredibly elusive. No. You don't understand. The 18 to 30-year audience is watching anime because it's not Warner Brothers trash. Like, that's the fucking point. People are escaping to anime because up until very recently, it has been anti-woke. It has been the thing that you can enjoy without having, getting preached at or having shit shoved down your throat. He went on to say that the company has strong anime audiences in the US, parts of Europe, and Latin America. The company's anime studio launched in 2011 and has produced over 80 titles, including JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Record of Ragnarok, and Spy Family. Yeah, I'm not sure where your involvement was on any of those, other than, spending money.
I mean, isn't that what producer does?
Yeah.
Spends money?
So, Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper said, let me get this straight. Warner Brothers Discovery destroyed DC Comics, destroyed the DC EU, and has just destroyed DC Games with live services and Sweet Baby Inc. And now they're looking at us in Japan thinking, ooh, anime is getting globally popular. Quick, let's get involved in that. So not only is that the problem, right? Like, that's obviously a big issue that Disney is attempting to get stuff for Disney Plus. Warner Brothers is looking to produce anime such as Suicide Squad Isekai, right, and all that stuff, in order to supplant and sort of sneak into the audience that already exists, in order to have some relevance and have something something be profitable to keep the company going, kind of thing. And the problem with this is that these Western companies are basically throwing money around in Japan to these different studios to bid for them to work on their projects. And for every Western project a studio takes, that's at least one Japanese project they're not taking. You know what I mean? So the talent, which is already being stretched super thin, is now also being stretched for a bunch of bullshit Western properties and Western, focus grouped, sanitized projects, So that's where I see things going. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on these topics.
I do, but you kind of said them all, so.
All right.